Hey everyone, sorry about my hair and face, but I just finished 9.5 hours of work. So over the last few weeks, I've had practically no time to read as predicted because I've been here. For the 4th year of my degree, I'm required to go on 2 long placements for a total of 11 weeks where I work full time to essentially see how fit I am to graduate at the end of this year. So for the past few weeks, I have been living and breathing speech pathology. And while it's been wonderful in its own way, I have missed BookTube. So I thought I would show you guys a little part of my world. This is the hospital where I'm working in a small country town about 2 hours west of home. The town's most inhabited by miners and their families, as well as people who work at the hospital. Most of the healthcare workers go back to the coast on the weekends, so I imagine it's like an old ghost town in a western. I found an actual tractor on the hospital grounds the other day, as if I needed more proof that this was a regional place. This is the building where I both work and live. I'm living in the nurses' quarters upstairs, and my office is just 1 flight of stairs and 1 corridor away. Office, desk, mess, and flashcards. The corridors are really echoey and delightfully creepy at night, and also there are these rolls of carpet at one end. I don't want to know why. This is my corridor, this is my door, and this is my number, even though there is no 10A. Here is the completely non-functional hook on the outside of the door, and here is the actual functional hook on the inside. Here is the suitcase that I've been living out of, and here is the cupboard that I mostly don't use because it kind of creeps me out for no particular reason. Here is all the food that I have left. Might have to go shopping. Here is my desk and the chair, which is strangely modern in comparison to the rest of the furniture. Here is the shelf which I broke on my first day by leaning on it too hard. Here is a 3rd hook and the carcass of an X-hook. I think the decorators had a thing for hooks. Here is a thing that was in this drawer when I moved in. I have no idea what it is. I just call it the thing. Please don't judge me by my embarrassingly large stash of Coke cans, and this is what I call my party time shelf, the sewing supplies. Here's the light above my bed that doesn't work, and the light that I bought which does work. This is my window, which makes this sound every time you open it. There's a tray outside my window, which is home to a bird that sounds like a child screaming at 6 AM every morning. The view outside my window is usually quite nice and hilly, but today it looks like a grey blob. The saddest windsock in the world. Bathroom, kitchen, cutlery drawer with 40 knives and exactly 1 fork, and the view outside my kitchen window, which is of a graveyard. Downstairs there's a creepy laundry with lots of abandoned medical equipment in it, and the world's most disgusting pool, which someone is needlessly protective of, although it does have ducklings in it. I work from 8 AM to about 5 PM, then usually go for a walk to explore for a little while. Recently I've been walking in a nature reserve a couple of blocks away. Trees, grass, birds, follow the yellow turf road. To get to the park, you walk right through this little graveyard which I can see out of my kitchen window. It's a little creepy, but mostly it's just beautiful and sad. When I walk back through to get home after the sun's gone down, I can feel heat coming from the gravestones where they've absorbed the warmth of the day. Living on my own has been the grand experiment, well, the grand 4/7 of experiment, because I can still go home for 3 days over the weekend. From a scientific perspective, I now know it's possible to eat tomatoes literally every single day and not die. But I also know that I can survive on my own, that when I have free time and no internet to distract me, I prefer to spend my time being creative. I loved exploring this little mining town. I can't wait to explore the rest of the world as well.